Hello, I'm Brad Fraser. This is Star Trek Across the Unknown. We are having a lot of fun, Noel and I, with this game. It is a great game. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to delete Profile 1 because I keep wanting to load it up, and that's the one that, like, rocks fell and everyone died. And basically, like, every time I load it, it's like everyone is on the verge of death. So we're going to delete this one so I don't keep trying to load it up. Okay. Let's go. Maneuvers. Sector 3, like we just picked up Sector 3. Seska betrayed us, gasp. Okay, game. Oh, that's the problem. I was like, why does it keep doing that? It's because I'm hitting the down on the D-pad instead of down on the joystick, and that's what the problem was. Okay, so we still don't have... it still keeps turning everything off every time I load it. I don't get it. So when we hit two... It is. When we hit 2 gel packs, bio packs, we can get level 3 unlocked, and we can start clearing that and getting ready for some of that goodies. All right, what am I doing? I'm searching for clues of Kulla's whereabouts by flying to other systems. Because he ambushed us. Now, how do I want to go about this? Because I want to get this fuel. But there's also this Vidian interceptor, which has got some tritanium. Notice that we're on level 2 of 4. No, it's 2 of 3 on threat level. So, yeah. So, we're likely to be ambushed, like, 2 out of every 3 of these. But we need stuff. So we'll put up with it. I mean, our military capability is pretty high right now, so it's not a problem, except that we don't want to fight everyone. All right, engineering office level 2. I think it's the first time this has popped up this way. Sorry, it's a very, very loud bag. Yes. All right, Captain, we received a hail from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Bring them aboard or keep a safe distance. It's a huge difference between bringing them aboard and keep a safe distance. It's like 71 if we bring them aboard, 29 if it's a safe distance, and then if bring them aboard fails, it's catastrophic. It's basically you get nothing, or red, you actually have to fight. So it's a huge gap. But yeah, if you want anything at all out of this, it's this one. Right. But yeah, probably option 1's the way to go, right? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, hey, we got it. They're very grateful. They gave us all kinds of goodies. Awesome. It just occurred to me, we want to assign to hull repair, because we are not maxed out on hull. Also, because everything turned off, we aren't building these things we were supposed to be building. Idiosyncrasy of the game. All right. So this is 3 cycles away. We got 9 turns. We're good. Okay, and we'll keep working on that one. Captain, we got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we're adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. Actually, I've been keeping an eye on the deuterium, but this is just reminding me, hey, hey, we need fuel. I know. All right. We detect the resource reserves in the surface of Class Y planet. We need to be careful. This demon planet has atmosphere that's extremely toxic and dangerous to our ship and crew. Just being in its vicinity itself is dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. All right, so let's see. We've got the shield generator level 2, which is the first time this has come up. We've got dissipator, energy dissipator control room, which that is a thing. All right. So let's do the only one we have available to us. Well, we got lucky. Very good. Oh yeah, in fact, we got so lucky that we don't need to worry about hitting this other one. We just need to go here. Battery compartment complete. All right. We don't have our 2 yet for this repair. So I guess we'll just not have anything. Won't be working on anything right now because we got everything we need at the moment. Holodeck is turned on. If we needed to conserve power, we could turn it off and we could turn down the engineering. That's a thought. Because we don't need it turned on, strictly speaking. So we will lose power in 6 turns with the warp core turned on to tier 2, because we do have we are taking more energy than necessary. Hey, Dragon House, what's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. So might as well have the holodeck on. We could build something in this empty room. Right. Possibly phaser control room, maybe. Disruptor. We are building... Okay, so we're researching Disruptor that we'll build later. Dragon, are you a Star Trek fan? Uh-oh. I can't hear him. Who's the better captain? Not Janeway. Yeah. I mean, my favorite captain is probably Pike. You just say nope. Okay, who would yours be? Oh, you're your Cisco guy, huh? I tell you what, it takes a special kind of guy to punch Q in the face. I will definitely agree with you that Cisco has his own way of approaching problems. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's good stuff. And Q's like, Picard never punched me. It's like, well, I'm not Picard. All right. Okay, so we are working on Disruptor, so we can get the Disruptor up here. So let's get this fuel. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I've never been in the military. Right, Commander. Mm-hmm. Right. The CO. I only knew of Cisco, but you're going to tell me about a second one. Who's the second one? Oh, Worf is pretty great. Jetsia. Of course, who doesn't love Worf? And then, yeah, Jetsia is pretty great, too. Commander. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 So I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Noel, we want to launch torpedoes at this thing, right? All right. Go ahead. Continue, Dargan House. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get this fuel here real quick. Food. Right. The Defiant. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, there's some great commanders in that show. Yeah. Really? You prefer Worf or you prefer Jadzia? There've been a lot. Yeah. Uh-huh. Shortest commander? Uh-huh. The, right. The new stuff. Ignoring new Trek. Yeah. Noel, do you have a preference on combat? What you would like? Yeah, we can do penetration or just torpedo launch bay level 2. All right, let's go. All right, we don't have resources now, but we'll get them soon. Go ahead, Dragon. Right. Uh-huh. Scotty did do a really good job when he was in control. You're absolutely right. Right. Next generation? Yep. 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 The middle of Forge. Yep. All right. I assume Biolab's what we want here, Noel? All right, let's go. But yeah, Scotty did a great job in command. All right, we got our food topped off here. No, you're okay. No, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see if we can get this last little bit of fuel before we leave this system, and I think we're good. I wish Dragon House I knew how to have this audio of our conversation over my stream, because that was a really interesting commentary you just made, and I wish people could have heard more than just my side of it, because that was actually really interesting what you had to say. But yeah. Scotty did a great job when he was in charge in TNG for that one episode. Right. Thinking pew pew, Noel? Okay, all right, go ahead, continue, Dragon House. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right. Indeed. So we have a request from Arethian. Their homeworld was hit by severe ion storms. Their infrastructure is crippled. They desperately need food and supplies. Do you want to give them all the food and supplies? Do you want to give them all the food? Do you want to give them all the supplies? We can afford both, but the main benefit of this is we would get morale, and we don't have any morale needs at all. So, Dragon, do you have a suggestion on this one, or Noel? What are you thinking? Oh, that's okay. So, Noel, do you have a suggestion here? Right. So just turn them down? I mean, we would feel bad for, these people like, help us, we're in need. We're like, nah, screw you guys. Uh, I assume there'd be some negative. Yeah, it's not very Starfleet. I mean, we can spare food, we could spare duranium, but yeah, we don't have any desperate needs right now. But yeah, I mean, our morale is topped off at the moment. So you say just turn them down? Yeah, we can spare both easily. All right. And we give the food or the supplies? I mean, we got food everywhere. All right, we got a bunch of morale. Understood, Captain. I'll relay the good news to the ambassador and prepare designated food supplies for transport. So at least we can do something. Morale went up a bunch. Not that it mattered, because we already had plenty of morale. Okay, we've entered a nebula. Captain, I picked up a strange energy spike. It's recent, and the signature is almost identical to our transporters. A possible module test. Analysis of the energy spike's location may yield additional data regarding Kulla's movements. Helm, proceed with caution. This could already be part of Seska's trap. Oh, and we got ambushed like straight out of the gate. Like we didn't even head toward it. Surrender! No, God,
what are your orders, Captain?
All right, let's see here.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Let's actually take out these guys' weapons first. Take out the weak one's weapons first, and then we can face the big guy.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay, so big guy down. Let's take out the engines of the big ship.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
And we've got a win. All right. Got deuterium, got duranium, got morale. Oh, we should have traded away the duranium. We got duranium. All right, let's... All right, we can't scan in a nebula. I knew that. Okay, here's some food. Let's go ahead and get the food that we just recently traded away. And then we can go up here and grab this stuff. Okay, we detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. So, it's our second option on a toilet here. We definitely should build a toilet. I imagine that would be very important on a spaceship. I kind of find it hard to believe that they didn't have one before now, but hey, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, oh, that's right. We did have the explosion at the beginning. That probably blew up the toilet. Again, why would you wait this long to rebuild the toilet? Anyway, that's fine. So, do we want to use tractor beam or shuttle? Probably shuttle, right? Yeah. Okay, Captain, there's a considerable amount of value in this debris. The shuttle's helped, but sadly, some parts are just too dangerous to recover. Okay, so we've topped off our duranium, and we got lots of food. Speaking of things we could do, do we not have? Oh, I think there's something we can research that we haven't yet. We were going to do torpedo launch bay, right? I mean, there is cargo bay level 2 and there's shuttle bay level 2, which are also key things. But yeah, we can do torpedo launch bay level 2. It's good that we can defend ourselves. I think that's important. Okay, and we can build this weapon system, the disruptor array. Okay. Sure. Really quick before you do, Noel, do you want to repair this life support on deck 3? All right, cool. Oh, we don't have a work team. Oh, there's nothing to repair. Now we have a deck team. Okay, go ahead, Dragon. What do you got? Okay. An outhouse. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Energy spike located. Oh. Voyager sensors detect a gruesome sight, the lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon adrift in the cold vacuum of space. Their eyes are wide with terror, their faces contorted in a silent scream. The crew exchanges horrified glances. Who are these unfortunate souls, and what led to their grim fate in the depths of space? Seska's already adopted that module. The Kazon are using it. An accident or an execution? Beam the bodies to sickbay. Neelix, the doctor could use your assistance. Captain, the autopsy revealed a residual transporter signature. The Kazon were indeed beamed to space alive. Alright, so ask Neelix for information. We get a 100% chance of success. Okay. Mr. Neelix, what do you know about these Kazon?
Oh my, that's Jalharan, first mage of the Kazon Relora. Sworn enemies of the Nistrum. One of the strongest Kazon sects. Lots of ships, lots of warriors. An execution like this would be conceivable, given the people involved. Barbaric. What else can we find out? Are we picking up anything else? Yes, Captain, we picked up Kulla's warp signature. Easily. Almost like following a trail of breadcrumbs. Like he wants to be found. An ambush. Kulla's objective is clear. He wants Voyager. He's drawing us to him. Rather than doing him a favor, I recommend a specialized away team recover the module. It could be dangerous. So, confront Kulla with Voyager or send the away team on a covert mission. Okay, let's go. Your choice has consequences. You're right, Commander. We'll send a fully armed away team. Alright. Per Dragon's question, where would we put minions? What game? Windrose. Man, I don't know. I've never played that one. Yeah. Okay, our life support is good. Let's go ahead and repair this battery that's already built. And then we can start clearing out these rooms and looking to build some other stuff. Okay, disruptor array control room is now active. We can actually put a hero in this. Don't really have one available right now. Something to look forward to later. I hear a cat asking, please let me in. One out. Yes. Yes. Ginger Snap came in, Marzipan and Flapjack both went out. It's the inside-outside game, just with the garage this time. Okay. So we have a battery compartment ready to go. We're going to need some more duranium. We have, we have 2 teams. Let's get them both cleaning over here. We can clean this over here as well. Okay. We've detected resource reserves on the surface of the Class Y planet, but we need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our ship and crew. Just being in the vicinity is dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. Okay, we've already got disruptor array control room, so I can actually remove that as one of our needs. Okay, shield generator did have another need here. Okay. So let's see here. We can deploy collector probes for safer, less efficient collection, or we can use a disruptor pulse to expose the reserves. It does have a risk. You want to do this one?
Indeed. Voyagers landed safely. Our crew managed to extract a lot of resources and escape the harsh environment without any incidents. So we've almost topped off our duranium again. Ha ha! All right. While we're here, let's go ahead and grab this fuel, and then we can head out. Okay, Torpedo Launch Bay Level 2 has been researched, so we can upgrade that at our convenience. Any other combat, or we want to start working on shuttle and other stuff in engineering? We can also do hull reinforcement. It would. You want to get that while we're here in combat? We need a lot of science. Let's see. Transporter level 2 is really important. Navigational deflector level 2 is one we've had pop up. And then tier 3 science is just gobs and gobs of stuff. We also, I think, have hydroponics level 2. Has popped up as well. Yep. So what are you thinking, Noel? I know. You thinking hull? All right. Oh, we don't have the resources anyway. We need more science. Can't do anything right now, but sometime. Okay. My wife loves it whenever I say meow instead of now. Okay, a modified coil spanner. This is what we were supposed to be building, and I forgot. So now we're working on that. It's fine. So we can't do anything over here. What should we do in the meantime? Let's go some of this. We did get a trade offer. Wind room is now cleared. Hey, Calistoy, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Yes. All right, we can trade away. Well, we've already traded away this duranium. Let's collect our dilithium. We could also trade away some fuel for dilithium. Do we want to do that? Yeah, it is, because we're right where fuel is, and if we don't get enough fuel with this one, there's another fuel at the bottom of the system as well. Okay. Yep, let's see how much fuel we got here. Deploy collector probes for a safer, less efficient collection. We can risk flying directly into the atmosphere, or we can risk sending a shuttle to gather directly from the atmosphere. I'm thinking shuttle, right? Yeah, okay. Shuttle collected all the deuterium it could and made it back safe and sound. That should be able to get us to the next system, so I think let's go ahead and head over there. This ruined system is cleared. We've actually topped off our duranium at this point. Okay, we've got all this space. Do we want more? We want more storage. We could build another biolab to get the gel packs faster. Really don't have anything to build from the defense standpoint. Or if we want to just leave it empty. We could do another science lab, because we are hurting on science right now. You want to do another science lab? Alright, let's do it. We have 2 science labs. Do we have anyone else that can go in a science lab? She's in the hydroponics bay. I think our food is important enough. We could put Balana in the science lab instead of navigational deflector, since we're not doing anything. You know what? I don't think there's anybody in sick bay right now, except the doctor. We'd have the doctor work on science. Just remember to remove him later. All right. 7 is not here yet. That's later in the story. Yep. Okay, science lab. So we have another science lab. Do we want to put anyone else in the science lab? We could put Tuvok in the other science lab. Or Balana. Tuvok's currently in the phaser control room. Yeah, he's very good at that. Huh? Yeah, probably leave him. Alright, we'll just look for someone else to put in this other science lab sometime. Okay, we're running on emergency batteries. We have too many resources being used with this science lab, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the holodeck. I know, right? Let's clear these rooms. I am. Poor girl. Feel bad for her. All right, let's look around. See what's around here. There are 2 side quests in this area. Let's get this food. This food's nearby. And then the fuel near it. We've stumbled across a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is fully automated agricultural facility and vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. There are life forms, but there's no sign of any crew or activity. That's not suspicious at all. Let's see, hydroponics level 2 and large hydroponics bay. Okay. We could work on getting hydroponics leveled up. It does seem to keep popping up, doesn't it? Something to look forward to. Yeah. We do have the capability. All right. So quickly explore or thoroughly search. We need a lot of food. We're going to top off our supplies regardless. All right. Okay, topped off our supplies. Got lots of food. We're in good shape. Let's go ahead and get this fuel since we're right here. Okay, these rooms are all cleared out. Clear this one. Oh. Retrieve the stolen transporter module from Kulla's Raider. I wonder where that is. Is that one of the 2 side quests here? That seems like a main quest. I don't know, we'll look. Captain, we've encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Do you want to use the sensor array to risk the ambush? Do we want to quickly beam aboard anything valuable, or do we want to have a shuttle perform close-range scans? Yep, that's the one I would pick. Shuttle is able to find a few valuable resources in the debris, Captain. Yeah, not much. I mean, we got something. I'm going to say let's go ahead and... Okay, good news is that the direction we're heading is over here, so we can do that anytime. All right, so let's get this. Yes, we can. Let's get this really quick, and then we'll start researching. We've detected a Class E planet. The molten surface, extremely high temperatures, and intense solar radiation make it highly dangerous. But valuable resources are concentrated in pockets in the cooling crust. Shield generator level 2. Bumps this up the priority list. This is now 5th priority. Okay. We can deploy standard mining probes, or we can use a precise phaser beam to mine resources. Yeah, that's what I would pick. Precise beam blast safely mined resources, allowing us to beam the fragments to the cargo bay. Okay, lots of goodies there. Okay, so we have 2 side quests. I would say it's probably about time to start looking at some of them. This one's 2 cycles away, this one's 3 cycles away. Let's do the closer one. Another cleared out room. Topped off our resources again. Oh, right, research. I completely forgot about that. We're going to do hull and reinforcement, right? Okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Finding treasure to lift. Lieutenant Torres' voice is coming over the comm, sounding excited. She's discovered magnesite deposits on this planet. Wants to take a closer look, and this magnesite could improve the stability of Voyager's warp core. How do we proceed? Agree to a request or decline a request? You agree? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, it's going to be good, right? An excellent idea, Lieutenant Torres. Get ready, we'll beam you down. Morale goes up 100, and crew's left Voyager. Alright, so we gotta wait for her to finish that. There's food on the way to the second side quest, so let's go ahead and grab that. We've altered course to investigate a distress call. Something feels off. Sensors show an unidentified vessel closing in fast. This is an ambush. We've been trapped. And also, B'Elanna's busy. So, shield hacking for Harry. So do we want Tom to be able to fly evasive maneuvers, or Chakotay do Maquis maneuvers? Yeah, Maquis maneuvers is basically, they're both, the ship can fly around better. It's just you want to have basically command ability or flying ability. Alright.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, it's only one ship, and they're kind of pathetic, and I don't know why they tried to ambush us, but you know what, that's fine. We'll take out their ships and check out their shields and teach them a lesson. Yeah, we'll get supplies out of them. It's like, oh, you'll ambush us? Seems kind of stupid, but okay.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You want to die? I mean, okay. Right?
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Kaboom. We got tritanium and food and morale. Go team. We managed to defeat the ship. We salvaged some resources. We got some dilithium out of that. And food. Holy crap, that was amazing. How close are we to upgrading the warp core? We're not close, but that's still really funny. Wow, that was a great victory for us. All right, let's go to this other side quest. That was freaking fantastic. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue. We're being hailed by someone on the surface. Their signature's unfamiliar. There's no match on our database. It's Hakonian. Do you want to answer the hail or ask Neelix about the signature? Okay. Hakonian? My people were at war with them for the better part of a decade. They won. Any idea what they want from you? No. Answer the hail. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. You requested to meet with us? As I stated, Captain, I would like to speak to a Talaxian named Neelix. I'm Neelix. What do you want? I would prefer to speak to you in private. Your life may depend on it. Just say what you want to say. Who are you, anyway? Forgive me. I am Dr. Mabor Jetrel. You're... Captain, he's a mass murderer. He developed the Metreon Cascade, a weapon of genocide. He killed my family. If I'd been a Rhinax when the Cascade hit, I would have died with them. I don't deny it. I won't even try to apologize. I'm here to clean up the consequences of my sins. You were part of the team sent to Rhinax to evacuate survivors, am I correct? Several of the rescuers have later developed metremia. It's a disease caused by the Metreon radiation. It can lie dormant for years, but once it activates, the body's atomic structure undergoes fission. Let me examine you, and maybe... I'm touched by your tender concern for my health, but I'd rather swim through Corellian eels than be examined by you. It's a simple examination. Your life may depend on it. Please, So, have Janeway try to convince him, 75% chance of success. Have Kess try to convince him, 95% chance of success. Or just let him die. Kess, alright.
Neelix, if there's something wrong with you, our time together is precious. It would break my heart to lose even a moment of it.
But I... Ugh. All right, then. Do your little examination, Doctor. But only on my terms. We do it on Voyager, where I can keep an eye on you.
You won't regret it.
I'm not so sure about that.
We'll prepare everything for the procedure, Dr. Jitro.
Okay. In the meantime, let's get some fuel. There's some fuel right here. Sensors detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium. Nebula scanning. It's our first indication of nebula scanning. We will not get to do nebula scanning until almost the end of the game. Yeah. It's like Tier 5, and it's also hard to get in Tier 5. It's like, why are you suggesting it this early? Anyway, deploy collector probes for a safe, less efficient collection, or risk and maneuver Voyager directly into the unknown cloud. I would suggest probes. I know Dragon really wants us to fly right into the cloud. Man, this is Voyager. We fly into this cloud, everyone dies. Okay, let's scan with the collector probes. Captain, the collector probes have gathered a substantial amount of deuterium. I mean, it's so obviously a trap to fly into the cloud. So you want to fly right into the cloud? It's like, oh, that's a great idea. We should do that. By the way, Janeway would totally fly into the cloud. Let's go ahead and get this this thing here. Hull reinforcement 2. Okay, so we've reinforced our hull. We almost have enough to do another one. I mean, we can get Captain Acknowledgement right now, or we can plan for what else we want to do. We keep running into Hydroponics Bay Level 2. That might be one to do. Hydroponics Bay Level 2 is currently number 8 on our list of priorities. We can also look at Shuttle Bay Level 2. Shuttle Bay Level 2 is, I know, right? It's number 11 on our list of needs, but it's really freaking useful. There's Cargo Bay Level 2, where we can store way more stuff, which is also really nice. We can get better basalt collectors. And then, of course, we've got the ultra-thin reactor plating, which we, robbed the grave to get that. Yeah. So, what are you thinking, Noel? What do you think we want to do next? Again, we got hydroponics. It does keep coming up. All right, so that'll be next. We'll just leave it on that to remind us, hey, there's this hydroponics thing. Why aren't you doing it? Okay, so we have officially used too much energy for our holodeck to just be left on all the time. So we'll leave it turned off for now. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. The away team isn't responding, Captain. No comm signals either. They're probably still underground. The magnesite of this planet's crust could be blocking our sensors. What about this? The away team's last known location was near a cave system, clearly marked by Voyager's initial scans. Could this be where B'Elanna and her team disappeared? This is where the cave system they explored as it appeared in our initial geographic scan. It looks completely different. Voyager sensors reveal a puzzling anomaly. The cave system near the away team's last known location has completely changed. Tunnels have shifted, openings have disappeared. There's no logical explanation for this geological instability. Our initial scans didn't indicate any tectonic activity. Maybe they're trapped, Captain. I'd like to send out a team to investigate. And what will prevent them from getting lost, Commander? Breadcrumbs. Ensign? We could deploy customized transponders along the team's path. They'll maintain a transponder relay in case an emergency bring out is needed. So develop the transponders or abandon B'Elanna to her death. It's a tough call. Let's go ahead and develop the transponders. Good idea, Ensign. Make it happen. Subspace relay. Yeah, they keep leaving it as an option. Like, you could just let them die. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. All right. Is that workshop? It is workshop. Hey, we also need to build some more torpedoes. Okay, Jatrell wants to talk. My fears have unfortunately come true. Mr. Neelix is suffering from atremia.
So I'm dying?
With my knowledge and Voyager's technology, we may have a chance to save you.
Meaning?
Your transporters. They could be the key to curing atremia. Even after all these years after the embargoment, Rhinax is still surrounded by a Metreon cloud. With relatively minor modifications, your transporters could possibly retrieve a sample of this cloud.
To what end?
It could isolate the free isotope that causes this illness, and I could synthesize an antibody, in theory, at least.
Is the isotope stable enough for transportation?
I believe so, Captain. However, it would require a few adjustments to your transporter room. So, ask Neelix how he feels, or order engineering to begin transport preparations.
How are you coping with all this, Mr. Neelix? I won't lie. I'm not ready to go. Not yet. Even if it means letting that monster of a doctor anywhere near my homeworld again. We'll do everything in our power to help you, I promise.
Order engineering to begin preparations. Our engineering team is at your service, Doctor. Understood, Captain.
Helm, set a course for Rhinax.
Alright. So, let's research the containment field in our science lab. Workshop, we've got 4 turns left on that. Okay, what do we need right now? We don't have much to do here. Let's just go ahead and wait it out. Okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Send an away team. Alright, so survivalist would be Chakotay. We need engineering. So who do we want to send engineering-wise? We got Harry's 37. Neelix is 30. Carrie is 38. He's our best engineering option. Want to send him? Okay. We probably could use some more security. Looks like there's lots of security needed in this mission. Next security option, we have 67 is Tuvok. So we can send Tuvok as well. Alright. Chakotay, Carrie, and Tuvok. Captain, we're inside the caves. There's no sign of B'Elanna or the others. Well, Chakotay has a special ability here, so we'll probably use that. Ooh, critical success, too. Chakotay's tracking skills pay off, and he quickly realizes a fight took place. The team follows the tracks. That gave us lots of food and some morale, which we don't need. The morale's amazing right now. Captain, we found a door behind the force field. Orders? So, we could have Carrie open the force field and get some fuel and some science. Let's do that one. The team suddenly jams the force field open. They enter undetected. So we get some fuel and we get some science out of that. Captain, we've entered a Vidian's facility. There are guards all over the place. Orders? So, do we want personnel out of it or do we want science out of it? So these two could make up an explanation and give us morale and science, or we could stun them and get personnel out of it, and we really don't need any duranium. So really it's down to, do we want personnel or do we want science? Because we've got the others. Okay. Make up an explanation. The away team convinces the guards they've come as medical ambassadors. The guards let them pass. Captain, this is a prison. There are Starfleet uniforms among the prisoners. We can fire at will and get some dilithium out of this, and some tritanium. Or we can intimidate the guard, which is not likely to succeed. Alright, let's blast away. Oh, critical success, too. Blasting, the away team opens the prison cells where they discover 2 B'Elannas, 1 human and 1 Klingon. With no time to waste, they beam back to Voyager. So we got lots of tritanium out of that, and some dilithium. Okay. Lots of successful challenges, and some critical successes. Carrie got 2 levels out of that. Injury-free bonus, Sector 3 bonus. We've got... That was a really very successful mission. Doctor, is B'Elanna all right? Well, one of them is. 2 B'Elannas lie in sickbay. One is human, the other is Klingon. The crew gazes in bewilderment. How could one person be split into 2 separate beings? How... Captain, the Vidians experimented on us. They separated us. They came to the conclusion that Klingon DNA is resistant to the phage, but they needed a full-blooded Klingon for their experiments. They dared to lay their filthy hands on us. They'll pay with their blood. What exactly happened down there? Captain, it's also... B'Elanna? B'Elanna. What's happening, Doctor? Her human DNA is severely damaged. Extracting DNA from her Klingon half could stabilize her cellular structure. Reintegration might also be possible, restoring Lieutenant Torres' genetic composition back to her old self, so to speak. However, one mistake would kill her Klingon half, and Lieutenant Torres' body could reject the reintegration. I don't want to risk another life. I couldn't live with that. You would die for me. Courageous! But I won't accept it. We are Klingon. Extract my DNA. So, you want to extract the DNA from Klingon B'Elanna, or just say, there's no way. Alright. 85% chance of success. I admire your courage, but I'm not giving up on you. Extract the DNA, Doctor. Captain, I was able to safely isolate her DNA. Lieutenant Torres' Klingon half is stable and recovering. You disregarded my wish, Janeway. You willingly risked a life. I won't forget that. Courageous, Captain. Had I died, I would have died with honor, giving my life for my counterpart. But I live, and my life is yours, Captain. Captain, the extracted DNA is degrading. We don't have much time. Proceed with reintegration? Proceed, Doctor. Remarkable. Lieutenant Torres is alive and well and back to her old self, at least genetically. Morale plus 100. You did this against my will. The only thing I'm grateful for is my new sister. Sister, I am honored. I pledge my loyalty to you. We'll face whatever challenges lie ahead together. Morale plus 200. Yes. In time you'll understand. It's good to have you both. Both your technical expertise and a fierce warrior spirit will be an asset to the challenges we face. Helm, return to our course to the old Alpha Quadrant. Alright. So we got some dilithium out of that. And a new hero, that's correct. Alright, do we want to station her sister right next to her, and then move this guy to the disruptor room? Alright. You go there. And you can go here. Canute. What is Canute's abilities? Oh, protocol. So, security and protocol. Alright. We are still researching the containment papers. We'll be done with that next turn. And then we can work on the workshop. And then we've got 100 science, so as soon as we're done there, we can research whatever we want, basically. We're good on fuel. Do we want to stay in this sector in case we need to stay, like, for the... I guess, do we want to leave this sector, is the question. We can head over here and see what's in this sector. Or system, I should say. Containment field research papers. This gives us a transporter containment field and transporter relay blueprints. Oh, you're good. Let's see here. So, go ahead and research the transporter relay. And what else? We eventually need to build these torpedoes. I keep forgetting. By the way, we're a level 3 threat with our decisions we've been making. Yep, okay. We wanted hydroponics bay level 2, right? Okay. Incidentally, we could go to tier 3 if we have 100 science. Entering a nebula. These vast cosmic clouds interfere with sensor readings. Proceed with caution. So it mentions nebula again. Let's go ahead and... That's our third mention of nebula. Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah. That's it. That's going to be our top priority here in a couple turns, and it's just going to stay there forever. All right. All right, let's see what we have available. There's a lot of stuff right at the edge of the nebula. It's like, is this in the nebula or not in the nebula? If it's in the nebula, we can't scan it. If it's out of the nebula, we can. And we got all this over here. We don't know what is in there. Okay, let's see. This is supplies. We don't need the supplies. This is personnel. This is fuel. I mean, we got plenty of personnel, but we could always use more. Personnel looks like the best options right now. This one's 5 cycles away. This is also 5 cycles away. They're both the same. Let's go for this one.
Captain, a good number of crew have formally asked for shore leave. You know, with all the relentless stress of our journey, a little break from duty is absolutely vital to keeping everyone's spirits up and their heads clear.
So, I mean, we could send crew to go on shore leave. It would improve morale. We don't really need morale. Not especially. Did you say not now?
The crew regrets your decision, Captain.
Take a morale hit of 200. Hydroponics bay level 2 has been researched. Okay, so we have 50 science we could spend. That would be a tier 1. We don't really have anything tier 1 that we especially need. What do we want to focus on next? So we do have navigational deflector level 2. That's something that has come up. It's our 11th priority. Transporter room level 2 is nice. Just because we get more resources when we do away missions. Really not anything we need with crew. Crew's in great shape right now. Engineering, we do have cargo bay level 2 and shuttle bay level 2. Shuttle bay level 2 is 12th priority. Not a big priority, but it is very helpful when you got it. Cargo bay, of course, is really useful. So what are you thinking? The reactor plating helps protect our warp core. So we robbed the grave to get that, and it's basically protects our warp core from damage. It's like a shield around the warp core. Right. So you're saying storage, and what was the other option? Shuttle. Okay, so something here in engineering. I think that's probably a good move. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We have two. What are they? Blue gel packs. Oh wow, these take 7 each. So we can start clearing out some of these life support over here. So we can at least repair them so we can turn them on at our leisure, because we've got plenty of resources. So basically we can repair them, then turn them off. And that way we can decide when we want them. Alright, let's see here. Captain, this station appears to be a hub for skilled labor, broadcasting a variety of recruitment offers. A group of mercenaries seems intrigued by the prospect of reaching the Alpha Quadrant aboard Voyager, provided we can offer the right inducement to secure their services. Alright, so we can show them the good conditions of Voyager. That's officers' quarters, level 1. We obviously don't have that. But we can turn on our holodeck just to show it off and then turn it right back off again. All right, later, man. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to say leave for now. Turn the holodeck on. Now we have the option to show that off. You want to do that? Look, we got a holodeck. 12 crew joined Voyager. Let's turn the holodeck off. We lied. All right. Yep. No. This is not for use. All right. So we do need to build more officers or more crew quarters because we got those people now. But we're still in really good shape. All right. So we got some more people over here. You want to go see if we can recruit some more people? Actually, let's get this duranium. This duranium right here. Supplies, because repairing the life support is actually taking up some of our supplies. Oh, we have navigational deflector again. Okay, bumps that up 1. No, we have that one. We can get that one. It's just don't have it right now. In about 3 turns, we should have 4 turns. In 4 turns, we should have the ability to get that shuttle bay that we're looking at, or we could get navigational deflector instead. It's up to us. All right, so we detect the class P planet where the surface is frozen. Geological scans indicate resources deep beneath the ice. So, do we want phaser control room or shuttle? Okay. Shuttle managed to extract some resources from beneath the ice. So we got 64. So a failure, but not a hard failure. Let's get some of this fuel on the way to these other people. Voyager sensors detect a debris field rich in deuterium. Most of the material lies below the ship's safe reach due to dense drifting wreckage that could damage Voyager. Shuttle mission is needed to collect all the resources safely. All right, so send a shuttle every resource counts, or beam them up retrievable resources and then prepare for departure. I'm sending a shuttle, right? Shuttle collects resources one moment and then vanishes from our sensor readings the next. There was no distress call, there was no warning, there's no trace of the shuttle. It's gone. Initial scans or any sign of trouble. Crew might be in trouble, or wait a certain period, and if they don't return, just leave. Deeper scans reveal signs of an attack, matching the familiar Kazon ship signatures. While analyzing a possible flight route, the suspected vessel suddenly appears. Hail the Kazon ship and ask for the shuttle's whereabouts, or intimidate the Kazon to reveal the shuttle city's whereabouts. Shuttle crew's whereabouts. So we can ask, or we can intimidate. Basically, we have to be strong enough to scare them. And we are. Yes. I mean, we're at max threat level, so basically we threaten them, and if it succeeds, we win, and if it doesn't, we gotta fight them, probably. Do this one? Alright, faced with Voyager's overwhelming strength, the Kazon crew surrenders. They release the missing shuttle crew, and Voyager continues its journey at full crew strength. So we got 3 crews saved, morale plus 200. So we saved them. Hooray! Did we get our shuttle back? And we did get our shuttle. Alright, very good. I was worried that we lost our shuttle with that, but nope, we're good. Okay, we need to fly to Rhinax. Where's Rhinax at? Back where we came from. Alright, let's get this crew over here. We'll get some fuel, and then we'll head back. Alright, engineering office level 2 and shuttle array number 2. Let's see. Engineering office level 2, that's a top priority, tied for number 1. Sensor array. Is that our first time with the sensor array? Apparently. Oh, wait, no. Sensor array is the top one. Alright. So we can lock on any life signs and beat them aboard. Oh, sorry. Let's read the flavor text. Picked up a distress signal from a heavily damaged space station in orbit of a nearby planet. The station is rapidly losing its orbit and on a collision course with the surface. We detected multiple life forms while still on board. Lock on any life signs and bring them aboard, or send a shuttle to rescue the crew. Yep. We managed to rescue some of the crew, but couldn't save everybody. So we got 3 crew members, and morale plus 150. People understand that we tried. Alright, 3 cycles, and then we can start building some crew quarters. We have 8 crew members that are currently unhoused. We also need to work on our hull. Our hull's been damaged. Somewhere along the way, I wasn't paying attention, and it got damaged. Get this fuel, and then head back to Rhinax. Okay, life support is online. Let's build crew quarters right here. Let's only have one of these turned on at a time. Let's start clearing debris. Honestly, we can have them both turned on. We're in good shape from a power standpoint right now. All right, let's get our fuel. Oh, shuttle bay level 2. Oh, we're working on that. I think we just need to repair the shuttle bay. I think we've researched it. We just need to upgrade it. Okay, Captain, we received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing. They won't last much longer. Invite the crews directly aboard Voyager or transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Yes, fuel. Yeah, we're kind of hurting on fuel. Yep, we can do it. Hope it works. That can go really wrong. Oh, hey, we got 2 crew. Survivors are thankful. They want to join our crew. They also brought resources with them. So basically, we got 2 crew and also some fuel. Neat. And we can put them in these crew quarters we're building. Okay. Can we upgrade the shuttle bay? No. Are we researching shuttle bay? No. Let's research shuttle bay. We talked about it, but we didn't actually hit go. Now we hit go. Right. Okay. I think we can just go ahead and head back to this place and try to get this stuff done. Yeah. Okay. On the way there, let's go ahead and grab this deuterium. Sorry, no, the duranium. The supplies. We've cleared this out. Go ahead and clear this. And I mean, might as well clear this one too. Okay, we've detected a Class D planet. The small planetoid has no atmosphere, but scans reveal surface deposits of resources trapped just beneath the ice. The low gravity makes remote operations easy, but the surface is extremely cold. So we can shoot a thermal beam to heat a wide surface area for mining. We can launch a torpedo to shatter the surface for resource exposure. Or we can apply specialized mining probes to break up dense deposits. So interesting thing about the mining probes. The mining probes have practically no chance of failure. The torpedo, we're more likely to get resources, but with this one, it's win-win. Alright. And very successful. We've almost topped off our supplies. Okay, very good. Well, let's head back over here. And we've got Shuttle Bay Level 2 is now available. We don't have the science to do anything else, but I assume we want Cargo Bay next. Alright. We were ambushed on our way. Yes, they're very pathetic, yes. Alright, so Tuvok, Balana, and Chakotay. All right,
What are
well,
your
let's
orders, Captain?
blast them out of the sky. They want to die. I mean,
Moving to
okay.
attack the front, Captain.
Again, the only reason these people are attacking us is because they view us as the greatest
Ability
threat in
ready,
the galaxy.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Right now,
Enemy
they're treating
shields
us like
destroyed,
conquerors. And, well, we are destroying them, so it's kind of easy to see why they think that. Alright. Shuttle bay. We're upgrading our shuttle bay now. Clear this one. Let's go ahead and clear this one. We don't really have anything we need right this second on a needs basis. Let's go ahead and... oh yeah, let's complete this mission. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Captain, we reached Rhinax. Janeway to engineering. Are you ready to contain the cloud sample? Yes, Captain. Pre-sequencing is complete. Or ready. Proceed. Lock established. Energize. Sample contained. Containment field stable. Good job, Lieutenant. Dr. Jetrel, will this be enough for your research? Yes, Captain, but I think it's time I told you the truth.
Another bizarre experiment? What is it this time? Galaxy-wide poisoning?
No, Mr. Neelix. My intentions are good. What I'm about to say may sound like pure madness. Matremia exists, but I don't know if it's possible to find a cure. At least, not during my lifetime.
What, you mean I'll just die?
No, you're not infected. I just needed to motivate you to cooperate.
You lying son of a terrestrial bullworm. I was deadly afraid. The audacity.
Calm Neelix down or scold Dr. Jetrel. We scolded him last time, right? Yep. But number 2?
To manipulate our concern for Mr. Neelix is such a matter detestable, Jetrel.
I did what I had to do. I don't have much time left, you see. Matremia isn't ravaging your body, but mine. I will die in a matter of days, but before that, I have to try something. I must.
Don't listen to him, Captain. This man is only capable of evil.
Look at my research. For the past 15 years, I've been working on a way to rebuild the atomic structure of victims of the Cascade. I call it regenerative fusion.
You want to resurrect the people you vaporized by the Matreon Cascade?
Exactly. Why hide the truth? Ask Neelix's opinion, or how does it work?
Okay. Why did you hide the truth? Why didn't you tell us the truth in the first place?
You are an accomplished scientist. You doubt my theories. Your own government did too. Or my own government did too. I wouldn't risk you not believing me. Ask for Neelix's opinion, or how does it work?
Given the degree of fragmentation, this sounds implausible, and I'm putting it mildly.
The cloud's electrostatic properties have preserved the victim's biomass and genetic information. I believe reintegration is possible. I guess we'll ask Neelix's opinions that's left.
This concerns your people, Mr. Neelix. What do you think? I hate to say it, but if there's a chance, you gotta help him. Maybe he can bring my family back?
I used medical records to identify the genetic sequence of a test case. Let me try it, Captain. For Rhinax's sake, and for Mr. Neelix.
So, help with the experiment? How risky is it, or forbid the experiment? How risky is it? How safe is this experiment for Voyager? We're talking potential overloads. The transporters will go way past the red line. That's assuming it doesn't just blow up.
The experiment isn't risk-free, I admit. But we can't let this opportunity go to waste. It's the last one I have.
Help or forbid the experiment?
Thank you, dear.
Lieutenant Torres, activate the emergency containment field around the transporter pad. We'll assist the doctor with this experiment.
Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it.
Emergency containment field activated. Retargeting scanners to wide beam. Divert powers to transporters. Energize. A figure materializes on the transporter pad, shimmering and translucent. It's a Cascade victim, brought back from the depths of atomic disintegration. But it's flawed and incomplete, a ghostly echo of its former self. It's working! Unbelievable. The atomic cohesion dropping. We're losing them. Divert all power to the pattern buffers. We're already maxed out. This fragmentation, it won't work. We're gonna fry the system. Increase the energy or give up? Overload them. Aye, Captain. Pattern buffers have almost reached the threshold. No, quick! Lieutenant? I'm fine, Captain. I shut down the system just in time. Unfortunately, we lost whoever it is that tried to materialize. Captain, Dr. Jetrell? Janeway to sickbay. A medical emergency! Dr. Jetrell is stable, Captain, but the matremia is progressing rapidly. I'm afraid there's little we can do. How are you feeling? Now that I've tried everything to make up for what I did, I'm surprisingly good for a dying man. Thank you for supporting my attempt to make amends. You took a great risk. Captain, take my research on regenerative fusion. It may not revive the dead, but it might hold potential for repairing cellular damage in the living. Regenerative fusion unlocked in the science tech tree. Thank you, Jetrell. I hope you find peace. Farewell, Captain Janeway. I hope you make your way. For a moment, I really thought I could have them back. My family? But the dead are dead. Can't keep clinging to the past. We have to move on. Keep living. Comfort him or leave him alone. Number 1. Nothing can replace what you've lost, but know this, Neelix. You're part of our family now. We'll be here for you always. Helm, return to our old course. Alright. And we got 5 dilithium from that. We are close to being able to upgrade the warp core again. I know, it's great. Okay, there's really nothing left in this system that we need. And we've already been to this system and kind of cleared everything out there. So, let's go over here. See if we can find Kulla's Raider. We cleared this ruined room. Work on this one. In 6 cycles, we should have a second shuttle bay. We should be able to build a second shuttle. Yep, we are 4 dilithium away. What's that? We did need to repair the hull. Yeah. Alright, when we're done with this ruined room, remind me, we'll repair the hull. Okay, this ruined room is done. Let's repair the hull. Okay. Shuttle bay is cleared. Do you want to make another shuttle? Okay, it did take 2 dilithium crystals. Yep. But we're good. We can make this go a little faster if we put someone in here. Since we're not... I just about said, since we're not making any torpedoes, let's put a guy in here. But you know what? We should make some torpedoes. Before I forget, let's make some torpedoes. I mean, we can take someone from one of the weapon systems. Do you want to take Klingon Balana? Yeah, you want to take Klingon Balana and put her in this? Okay. So we won't have quite as powerful torpedoes, but, you know, this will help. We've entered an... Yes. We've entered an asteroid field. This dense cluster of celestial bodies poses a collision risk. We're going to lose 15 hull per cycle. Cold fire. Captain, sensors are picking up a signature of... Oh my, that can't be. Focus, Harry. If we're not hitting a subspace rift in the next 5 minutes, I'm officially on break.
The Delaney sisters are expecting me for lunch, and I hear Chef actually made something edible today. I'm reading a massive artificial signature. It's an array. The configuration, the composition, it's almost a carbon copy of the Caretaker's array. Does this mean Does this mean that there are more such entities out there? If we can talk to whoever's running that array, we might finally have a way home. Let's keep our feet on the deck for now, Ensign. Do we have exact coordinates? Captain, a word of caution. The Caretaker was an entity beyond our full comprehension, possessing considerable power. Although his intent was not hostile, we were essentially at his mercy. I care not to repeat this experience. The limited data we have, we were able to suggest the Caretaker has a Spirocystian life form. I am confident that the Doctor and I could formulate a toxin to debilitate such an entity. So, do you want to agree and develop the toxin, or decline and don't develop the toxin? Okay. That sounds like a sensible precaution. Get on it. Alright, Tuvok is unavailable until we complete the toxin. So let's work on that. Let's see what's in the area. Okay. So this is main story quest. Let's get some fuel on the way there. Captain, we have detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. So we can do a workshop, we can do Bassard collectors, or we can send a shuttle. Yeah, we can do shuttle. The shuttle collected all the deuterium it could and made it back safe and sound. We pretty much topped off our fuel. We can also get some more of this, of these supplies. You want to get the uranium? Okay. All right. We are currently researching that toxin. When we're done with that, we can pick up something else. We've detected a small debris field scattered all about. The debris appears to be a remnant of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Oh, we have once again a toilet. As an option that we don't have right now. That's something to look into later. Okay. We can get a tractor beam to consolidate the debris for easier collection, or we can use a shuttle to aid our search. Yep, shuttle's probably the way to go. Captain, there's a considerable amount of debris, value in this debris. The shuttle's helped, but sadly some parts are just too dangerous to recover. Okay, we've pretty much topped off our fuel, or our materials. Okay, we are currently in the asteroid field, so we should probably get the main story quest and get out. Captain, we reached our destination. Order? Send away team. Okay, so survivalist would be Chakotay. We have engineering and we have science. So our top engineer would be B'Elanna, I believe. Okay, so engineering and security would be B'Elanna, Klingon B'Elanna. Okay, so the two B'Elannas and Chakotay. Captain, an unknown signal is jamming our beaming frequency. We can't get a lock on the transporter module. Alright, let's see if we can beam him out. The team successfully modifies the coil scanner signal before the Kazon even notice anything. The team has beamed off the transporter module and is on its way back to Voyager. Yes, we got the lithium and science out of that. Successful challenges 1, injury-free bonus. Wildly successful. Captain, the away team successfully returned. Good job, team. The coil scanner paid off. Seska and Cullen must be fuming. Speaking of color, Captain, I'm sure you're incredibly proud of your little trick, Janeway. Too scared to face us directly? Snarky response or cold response?
Okay. Better safe than sorry. I'm just protecting my crew, Kala, and Voyager.
Don't think we're done. You've only bought yourself more time.
I hope not.
It's a brilliant maneuver, Captain, but they'll be back.
Take it lightly or take it seriously? Then we'll be ready. Prepare Voyager for any contingency. We'll be waiting for the next move. Helm, set a course for home.
Let's stay here. Okay, incidentally, this is where everything fell apart and we died last time. Let's go ahead and get this food. Out of food, mess hall now gives away emergency rations. Let's actually do premium rations because emergency rations is stupid. Okay, we've detected a Class L planet. The atmosphere is breathable, but this arid, rocky, forested world is environmentally hostile. Scans indicate highly nutritious plants. So, again, we have a need for a toilet. It's number 3. Or tied for 2, however you want to look at it. But yes, very high priority. So we can gather organic material that seems edible, or we can analyze the local biosphere and pinpoint the best food source. So this one is guaranteed not failure, and this one is like potential bounty. All right. The biolab team quickly analyzed the arid biodome and safely pinpointed and collected nutritious plants. Okay, good stuff. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We can trade. How close are we in the science lab? One turn remaining. So we do want to stay in this sector. Trying to decide like how best to spend our time here. Probably make a beeline for this. It's 4 cycles away through an asteroid field. But I mean, that's the only way there. Okay, conceptual formula has been researched. Let's research the formula. That took a lot of science. Alright. We do have 70 science. We can go ahead and research Cargo Bay Level 2. Want to do that one? So the toilet is a Tier 3. But we can work on that. We can wait and get that basically 21 divided by 3. That's 7 turns away. So we just wait 7 turns and then research Tier 3. If you want to do that. It does come up a lot. So if we get Science Tier 3, our number 1 priority, Science Array, is available. We also have number 3, Waste Assembler. Energy Dissipators, not one we can get to. Large Hydroponics, which is number 5, is also available. There's a whole lot that's on Science Tier 3. Yeah, we can wait. Okay. As we take damage on the way. Captain, we've encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. So do we want to risk ambush and thoroughly scan? Quickly beam aboard anything valuable, or you have a shuttle perform the close range scans? Okay. Shuttle was able to locate all the valuable resources in the debris, Captain. Okay. Next move, I think, would be probably trading station. Speaking of trading, we haven't looked at the trades available. Let's collect our dilithium. We now can upgrade the warp core, by the way. We can trade away food for duranium. That's not a good trade for us. Let's hold off on that one. But since we can, let's upgrade engineering. That took a lot of our resources, but that's a good bump. Mm-hmm. Captain, the trading outpost is broadcasting a subspace message advertising their wares. What should we trade with them? We can trade away fuel. We've got almost no fuel at this point. We trade away tritanium for deuterium for fuel. That's actually not the worst trade at this time. We could trade food for duranium, the supplies. That's not a terrible trade either. We got lots of fuel at the moment, or lots of food at the moment. We can trade dilithium for tritanium. That's the one we don't want to do. So I would say, if we take anything, it'd be either this one or this one. So we can trade tritanium for fuel, we can trade food for duranium, or we can just leave. Let's leave for now. Let's around here. There's some tritanium that's right over here. So that would give us fuel, and we can go get some more tritanium. You want to do that? Trade away our tritanium for fuel, and grab some more tritanium over here. Okay, main engineering has been upgraded. Let's turn it up. Since we can, let's turn on the holodeck. Alright, we will run out of fuel in 11 turns. So probably going to grab this, some fuel. Maybe not this fuel, but some fuel. This fuel over here would probably be good. In fact, we get this duranium and the fuel, and then the main story quest. Or the side quest, excuse me. We located a rich asteroid field containing valuable minerals. One of the scientists suggested a new experimental mining technique that has the potential for a much higher yield. There's a chance it could destroy the asteroids instead. So we have Science Lab Level 2. Bump that one up. Okay, so there's standard mining for low yield, or experimental mining for possible high yield. Experimental mining? Alright, let's do it. Captain, the experimental technique was a resounding success. We've extracted a massive amount of resources. Alright, so we ended up on top. Let's head over here and get some more of the uranium. Alright, shield generator level 2. Bumps that up to 4th priority. Okay. Oh, this has dilithium. So we detected resource reserves on the surface of a Class Y planet. We need to be careful as atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our ship and crew. Just being in its vicinity is dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. So, deploy correct collector probes for safe, less efficient collection, or use a disruptor pulse to expose the resource reserves. Disruptor? Alright, let's go. Voyagers landed safely. Our crew managed to extract a lot of resources and escape the harsh environment without any incidents. We gained a lot of duranium and a lot of dilithium. Alright, before we grab this, let's get some fuel. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful here. Hey look, we need a toilet. Oh, we can research toilet now, by the way. Well, we can research tier 3 and then unlock the ability to research toilet. Okay. The toilet is now tied for top priority. Alright, so tractor beam to consolidate the debris or use the shuttle? Shuttle it is. The shuttle blew up. 3 crew died, morale minus 200, and we lost the shuttle. Well, yep. Can't win them all. Let's build another shuttle. Incidentally, the holodeck being on means that we will recoup the morale from that almost immediately. Okay, the array. Let's do side quest. We are hurting for fuel, though. Captain? Yes, let's return later. Start the research. Alright. Okay. And let's start this side quest. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. It's another array. It's like a bad case of deja vu. I guess they built one of those arrays in bulk. There's another oversized jello in this one. Let's just hope it isn't looking to start a family. 1 kidnapping is enough for 1 trip. Thank you very much. I'm going to scan the array. 75% chance of success, or hail the array. Scan? Okay. Are there any Sparaxistian life forms on board? No, but I am picking up over 2,000 carbon-based life forms. They appear to be... Wait a second. Confirming. Captain, they're Ocampa. There appears to be an entire colony here. According to the sensors, the station is at least 300 years old. Kess, is there any Ocampan history about people who left your planet or were captured by aliens and taken away? No. The idea that there could be Ocampa anywhere but on the homeworld is something no one had ever considered. I thought I was the only one who left. Well, let's hope the Ocampa are in a mood to talk. Hail the array. No response. However, it is loading an energy surge. Captain, possibly weapons? If they're charging weapons, they're listening. Knock again. Make sure they hear us. Curious. They've accepted our hail this time, Captain. You're not wanted here. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. We pose no threat to you, Mr. Tanis. We don't fear threats from lesser life forms, Captain. We simply have no desire to house them in our home. Your presence is loud and distracting. Ouch. Talk about a warm welcome. Who does this guy think he is? This is becoming tiresome, Captain. Leave or we'll take aggressive action. Alright. So, we could have Janeway butter up Tanis, 90% chance of success. Janeway intimidate Tanis, 80% chance of success. Chakotay talk, 85% chance of success. Or we could have Kess talk to him and 100% chance of success. Ocampa to Ocampa.
My name is Kess. I'm an Ocampa too. But these people are my family. I'd very much like to hear your story. And to share mine. May we board the array? No, but I am willing to come to your ship and hear what you have to say. And that's how I joined the Voyager's crew. I've been exploring the galaxy with them ever since. I only hope that one day they find their way home, and I get to see Earth with them. Are you aware of how your ship is regarded? That when Voyager appears, people fear destruction? Your ship is known as the Ship of Death. You've established quite a reputation. You killed Suspria, its former companion. Suspiria? Is that your caretaker? We did not kill her companion. He died of natural causes. Please, Mr. Tanis, where can we find Suspiria? We'd like to talk to her and set the record straight. She's nearby. But she's different from the entity you knew. She's not a caretaker. She's our mentor. And her species is actually called the Nasine. And is your Nasine mentor willing to meet with us? That remains to be seen. First, I would like to speak with Kess. Alone. I'm sure you two have a lot to discuss. I'll leave you to it. I admit these Voyager people are hardly what I expected, Kess. But more unexpected was finding you here. I had no idea any Ocampa was left the home world so recently. I have about 1,000 questions to ask you. I know. And I'm going to try and answer them. But first, I want to see this place you call home. Show me a sanctuary, somewhere that holds a special meaning for you. Oh, I know just the place. I think you'll find it quite beautiful. Follow me. All right. So Kess is going to be in the hydroponics bay for 10 turns. She's already there. All right. We need fuel. New trade offer received. What is it? In exchange for food, they'll give us dilithium. I say yes. What do you say? Deuterium running low. Captain, we've got a major problem bringing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We have to act fast. Hey, what do you say we get this fuel we were going to get? Oh, we've been ambushed by a Vidian. They're going to die horrifically.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side.
Take out their shields.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
So we gained deuterium and science and morale. Go team. We did take quite a hit to our hull, but I'm pretty sure that's this asteroid field we've been flying through this whole time. Let's get some more food. But first, let's get this deuterium, the whole reason we're over here. Let's see. Captain, we received a distress call from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and they won't last much longer. We can risk inviting the survivors directly aboard. We can transmit technical instructions to help them report remotely, or we can haul them into our expanded shuttle bay with a tractor beam. Yes, that's got the biggest chance of success. And the biggest outcome. We successfully docked the vessel and performed repairs. The crew repaid us with all of their valuable resources. That's amazing. Okay, well, let's go get this food. I mean, we're great on fuel now. Okay, we have our second shuttle constructed at this point. We have successfully completed Tier 3 research. We can now start researching one of these down here when we have the resources. We don't have the science. Yeah. I assume we want to work on the sensor array first, since our number one priority. Sensor array, by the way, is amazing. Anytime we hit a point of interest, we get 8% more resources. But down here we get 12% more resources, and basically at that point we win the game. So, this is what we want to get to eventually. But this was really great. Alright, so yeah, that needs to be our top priority. Plasma conduit overload. Captain, we've taken a massive hit. A sudden surge, likely from that subspace eddy, has caused a plasma conduit overload. Multiple ruptures are reported. Some rooms are severely damaged and offline. They require immediate repair and resources. Okay, so we've lost our shield generator. We've lost our torpedo launcher. That's a bad combo. And we lost our phasers. We are defenseless. So, what order do we want to repair these? Probably phasers first, I agree. So after 2 cycles, do you want to do shields next? Okay. Alright, let's get this food. Hydroponics bay level 1 and... hydroponics bay level 2 and large hydroponics bay level 1. Alright, so let's see. This one, and then large hydroponics bay level 1 is 4. Bump that up 1. Did we research hydroponics bay level 2 and just not upgrade it? I think that may have happened. Alright. We stumbled across a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is a fully automated agricultural facility and vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. There are life forms with no signs of crew or activity. Quickly explore the storage area or thoroughly search. Okay. All right, Captain, we discovered the reason for the abandonment is a nest of hostile alien creatures infesting the lower levels. They seem to have driven off the crew, but we managed to evade them and gathered all the food we could. In fact, we've topped off our food. Let's see, can we upgrade this? We can, but we don't have a work team. Let me make sure that we did actually do that, because we thought about it. Did we do it? Yep, hydroponic spray level 2. We researched it, we just haven't done it yet. So yeah, when we get a crew available, we need to work on that. It's going to be a minute, because we got to repair our defenses first. Okay. You know what? Kess, let's head back over to the planet that Kess met the people at. Because one more turn should be done with whatever. Phaser control room has been repaired. Shield generator next. Cold fire. Remarkable. Bringing something so beautiful into a place so sterile. It saddens me to see you here, Cass, caged by bulkheads, cut off from the universe. You live in a space station. How is it any different? Oh, I assure you it's very different. Being on this ship is holding you back. You know so little of your own potential. Your caretaker kept your people servile and weak. Suspiria taught us to develop our psychokinetic skills, and has laid dormant for so long. We have abilities far beyond anything you can imagine. Tennis closes his eyes. Suddenly, the air hums. Around them, the greenery erupts. Seedlings bolt into stalks, and tight buds burst into heavy blooms, in a frantic blur of growth. Cass watches in awe as life accelerates before her. Then, as quickly as it started, the surge stops. The plants settle back to their ordinary rows, leaving the room exactly as it was. Life is a force to be commanded, Cass. We can accelerate its bloom, and we can take it back. That was incredible. I had no idea we were capable of such a thing. Could I learn to do that? The fire of your mind is capable of anything. You only have to reach for it. Reach out with your thoughts. Let the rest of the universe fall away until there is nothing but the plants. Know them, Cass. Know them in the way only an Okampan can. Okay, well, there's only one option. Try to feel the plants with your mind. I'll try. I think I can reach them. Yes. It's more than seeing. It's more than touching. I know these flowers. I can feel them in my mind. Oh, they're so beautiful. Look deeper. There is no soil, no leaf, no flower. There's only a sea of molecules, atoms, in constant motion. Your mind is the flame that commands that motion. Give life or take it. But you must strike the spark with care, Cass, or it will burn you. Ignite the fire of your mind. I understand. I'll be careful. Yes, I can feel the flame. It's blazing in my mind, interwoven with every plant in this room. I can see how easy it would be to make them flourish or to let it burn. It's so simple. Do it. Bring the fire. Use the mind fire to make the plants bloom, or use the mind fire to burn the plants. Yeah, I think so. I don't want to destroy the plants. They're vital to us. They should flourish. They should bloom. Evolved plant seeds unlocked in the science tech tree. As Kess lets the warmth of her mind touch the room, the air shimmers. She feels the plant's heartbeat. It isn't just growth, it's the gift of life. Under her touch, the plants mutate into beautiful, complex new forms, leaves shimmering with crystalline light, and stems weaving into intricate patterns. Evolved plant seeds unlocked on the science tech tree. 400 hit points experience points for Cass. That's incredible. Look at them, Tannis. They haven't just bloomed, they've evolved. You have embraced life's essence with your mind, and then you transformed it. Once you see beyond the physical, you see the universe. as it truly is. And soon you'll be far beyond the other beings of this ship. If you look at them as you look at pets, trapped inside their primitive skulls, depending on flesh and bone to tell them what the universe is like. They're not pets. They're people. They're my friends. I know you care for them, but you must accept how different you are. Come back with me to the array. Get to know the other Okampa. See how they live. Then you'll surely want to stay with us. Accept, accompany Tanos to meet the other Okampa, or decline. That's not necessary. Voyager's my home. So temporary unavailability, or just say, nah, I'm good. All right. I'll go with you. I'm looking forward to meeting the others. I'm not making any promises. I just want to see what you have to show me, and then I'll decide where I belong. Everyone's already so eager to meet you. As for Voyager's crew, Suspiria is finally ready to meet them. She's waiting, in the neighboring system. Let us not keep anyone waiting. Cass, how did your conversation with Tanis go? Were you able to learn any more about Suspiria? Tanis was quite clear. Suspiria is prepared to meet Voyager. He provided the exact coordinates for the rendezvous. With your permission, Captain, I'd like to beam over to the array now, to meet the other Okampa. Of course. Go and meet your people, Cass. It's an opportunity you can't pass up. We'll follow these coordinates and see what Suspiria has to say. We'll meet again as soon as our meeting is concluded. Alright. So this one we have 2 cycles, and then we will work on a torpedo launch bay. Okay, so we flew into this asteroid field for no good reason. Oh well. Let's work on torpedo launch bay. And yeah, let's head over to the next system, to where Suspiria is. She's back here. This way we can at least repair our hull. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see. There's no research in progress. Yes, we should upgrade hydroponics. Oh, we also have evolved plant seeds. Increase food production from all hydroponic bay by 8%. But yeah, we've got well, we were waiting for 100, right? We wanted the sensor array. Sensor array is top priority. So let's hold off until we get that. Our supplies aren't great, so let's just head on back. Trade offer. Collect these dilithium crystals. In fact, we're almost out of fuel. I didn't even notice. Let's turn things off as necessary. All right. I don't want to turn off the disruptor array. We can lose this deck. Okay, so we're fully powered. This doubles our amount of time we got left. So 4 turns. We are out of deuterium now. Bioneural gel packs. Captain, if you have a moment, our supply of bioneural gel packs is finite. Building a dedicated bio-laboratory on board will help us synthesize new bioneural gel packs. They're required for repairing our life support systems. They're also a fundamental component of constructing and upgrading many of the internal ship rooms and modules. Establishing this lab would grant us unparalleled self-sufficiency and ensure Voyager can maintain and improve itself in the duration of the voyage home. Build and research a biolab. Well, you know, we already did that, so let's see if I can just turn it off and on again, if he will leave us alone. Where's our biolab? It's down here. Okay, we turned it on. It's operational! And we got our stuff. Okay. So we are out of fuel. Normal food rations. Oh, we were on premium replicator rations because we ran out of food for a little bit. Okay. We are on emergency power. We are limping around now. Spent too much time in the sector. Yeah. Let's get some fuel. We were ambushed.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We took a lot of hits. We have a lot of damaged rooms. We have a lot of injuries. That could have gone better. Let's go ahead and send a shuttle. Waste disassembler. Okay. So the toilet has now taken top priority. Can we research the toilet? Let's take a look. 100, yes, we can. But first, we got our fuel. Okay, well, we had a lot of needs. Let's work on disruptor array first. Sick bay, crew quarters, or shuttle bay. Let's go air shuttle bay. Because I think we had a trade in progress. Got plenty of food. Let's start using it. Okay, this is on the way to her, so let's see if we can't get some more of this. Disruptor array control room is now active, as is the air shuttle bay. Was there a trade in progress? No, I remembered wrong. Alright. Let's repair the quarters and the sick bay. Got a trade offer. Food for duranium. You know what? I'll take it. Detected a resource reserves on the planet of the surface of the planet Class Y planet. You can need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our crew, ship and crew. This being the vicinity is too dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. Okay, do you want to deploy collector probes or use a disruptor pulse to expose the resource probes? Yep. Voyager sustained damage during the landing. The toxic atmosphere made it hard on our crew. Managed to extract a few resources, but then the ship's malfunctioned, so we actually just lost hull, and that was it. Captain, we're looking over the structural integrity of the ship, and we've sustained a fair amount of damage. Nothing that's triggering any alarms, yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. I recommend we take some time to dispatch a few work teams to address the damage. Let's repair hull over 50%. We do have a crew available. Let's work on that. So we need to get it over 250. We are 246, so this should take us 2 turns. All right, we can head over here, or we can get some fuel. Fuel is not looking great. You know, I think we need to go... Let's do the asteroid first, and then get the fuel. Because we're hurting. Okay, sick bay is online. And in fact, I'm going to say let's turn down engineering. And save some fuel where we can. Turn off the holodeck, as much as I hate to do that. Turn off that. So run with one less science lab. Captain's very happy. Sorry, the crew is very happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Morale went way up. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Here we are, Captain. Sensors aren't picking up any life signs. Are we sure Tannis guy isn't just sending us to a wild goose chase to get us away from the array? Another minute, and then we... report. Why is the ship shaking? I don't know, Captain. The molecular structure of the ship is starting to destabilize. A subspace rupture is opening directly behind us. Towards the bridge, we have a massive plasmatic energy field manifesting right in the middle of engineering... Lieutenant? Lieutenant, come in. What is going on down there? Lieutenant! Damn it, communications are down. Get a team to engineering. Now, don't forget the spirocastic toxin. Alright. So, I don't have a Romulan available. Okay. So, B'Elanna is severely injured, so she's not available. Okay, well, what do we need? We need 4 security. We need 2 engineering. 2 science. 1 protocol. 1 diplomacy, and 1 medical. Alright, so security is what we need the most of. So Tuvok. That gives us the protocol, the science, and the security. So the biggest need we have besides that is engineering. Of course, B'Elanna is not available. But Klingon B'Elanna is. Joe Carey actually is the next highest engineering. So that's probably going to help us more. And then medical. Someone with medical expertise. So Tom is 27. He's our best medical option right now. Okay. Captain, we're moving, but the turbo lifts are unresponsive, and the doors are malfunctioning everywhere. It's like the ship is alive. So we can cut through the deck plating, risking hull damage. We can manual override and get some morale, which we actually could use morale.
We could actually really use the duranium too. All right, let's do it. The team hotwires a maintenance lift, riding it straight down while bypassing the interference. Suddenly, Tanis materializes before the engineering doors. Suspiria has every right to destroy this ship. Your primitive lives for the life of her companion. Captain, it looks like Tanis is trying to stop us or stall us for time. What should we do? Physically overpower Tanis, which is the security option, or lie and intimidate Tanis. That's like pretty much guaranteed failure. This is high risk. Physically overpower him. It does. So hope Tuvok doesn't die. Well, as the team charges, Tanis raises his hands. Their eyes turn yellow and skin deforms as he brings their blood to a boil. The ship shakes violently. Tanis disappears and the effect stops, but it causes severe injuries to the team. The main engineering doors hiss open. Inside, the engineering team floats unconscious against the ceiling, bleeding. A little girl in a pink dress sits crying on the floor. She jumps up, eyes burning. You killed my mate, and now I will kill you, Suspiria. Captain, Suspiria is about to destroy the ship. We need to incapacitate her. The only thing we have left is Tom. We have no more security available. Cloud her mind by releasing sedative gas is our only option. We fail. Suspiria waves a hand, venting the gas back at the conduits. Now you will know what frail, small creatures you truly are. The ship begins to tear itself apart. Sparks shower the team, and explosions rock the lower decks. Suspiria's form twists into a mass of wobbly, violent energy, with reaching tentacles, before she vanishes through the ceiling. Voyager's hull plates buckle like parchment under the weight of Suspiria's sheer will, and the ship is consumed in a blinding white light as the warp core loses containment. In a final, agonizing moment, the ship shatters into a million shards of frozen debris, and the journey ends. Let's reload save. So we'd like to try that again. Alright, let's head to the Class Y planet. By the way, everything's turned off because it's always turned off whenever we come back from a save. Fix the aerospatial bay. Fix the disruptor array. Turn on the crew quarters. I think we ended up going level 3 engineering is what we decided to do. And turning off the science lab. Am I remembering this correctly? Although, right now, everything's turned off. So we can actually leave everything turned on because so much is broken. We're not pulling a lot of power. The disruptor array control room is down, so I guess deploy collector probes for a safer, less efficient collection is their only option. You already did the shield generator, so we're not going to do that again. Okay, we actually successfully got some materials this time. So, yay, question mark? Brains, what's up, Banhammer? We just blew up the Voyager. You missed it. It was awesome. Do you have power right now? So I'm going to go ahead and go to the trap. Stop blowing up the Voyagers, where we keep things. It is where we keep things. So we keep all our stuff. I mean, might as well, right? Trust on RNG. Save us RNGs. RN Jesus. All right. So let's work on sick bay. No cam. No. Whenever I'm doing this with Noel, I usually run no cam. All right. Let's see if we can keep from blowing up Voyager. New trade offer received. Duranium for tritanium. Now, see that I don't think we need. Crew quarters active. Well, our people are happy, except that there's no sick bay. Hey, let's spring the trap. Captain, reached our destination. Orders? Let's continue. Here we are, Captain. Sensors aren't picking up any life signs. Are we sure Tennis Guy wasn't just sending us on a wild goose chase to get us away from the array? Another minute, and then we... report! Why is the ship shaking? I don't know, Captain. The molecular structure of the ship is starting to destabilize. Subspace rupture is opening directly behind us. Tourist to bridge, we have a massive plasmatic energy field manifesting right in the middle of engineer... Lieutenant? Please come in. Lieutenant, what's going on down there? Lieutenant! Damn it, communication's down. Get a team to engineering, now. Don't forget the spirocystic toxin. Alright. So, we want Tuvok, right? Do we want to go with the same team, or want to change the team up any? I think we want B'Elanna, Klingon B'Elanna, because clearly Carrie was not helpful. Now, the problem with that is we got to choose if we're going to have diplomacy or medical. So here's an option here. We could have 3 people with security. We bring 3 guns to the party. And that way we should have a better chance of successfully navigating overpowering the enemy. It also gives us this diplomacy option with Chakotay. So, Tuvok, Klingon B'Elanna, and Chakotay. Let's go. Captain, we're moving, but the turbolifts are unresponsive. The doors are malfunctioning everywhere. It's like the ship is alive. So we can manual override. That gives us this, or we can navigate the Jeffries tubes, which is very successful, or we can cut through the whole plating. Manual override the wall. Ban says we should manual override. Is that what you guys think? All right, let's go. The team hotwires a maintenance lift, riding it straight down while bypassing the interference. Suddenly, Tennis materializes before the engineering doors. Suspiria has every right to destroy this ship. Your primitive lives for the life of her companion. Captain, it looks like Tennis is trying to stop us, or at least stall for time. What do we do? So we can physically overpower him. We've got the people. So we can save B'Elanna. You know what? There's no need. Let's just go. You want to go for it? The team rushes in with overwhelming force. A heavy strike disrupts his concentration. A strange, piercing cry echoes through the ship before Tannis vanishes. The main engineering doors hiss open. Inside, the engineering team is floating unconscious against the ceiling, bleeding. A little girl in a pink dress sits crying on the floor. She jumps up, eyes burning. You killed my mate. Now I will kill you. It's Suspiria. Captain, Suspiria is about to destroy the ship. We probably need to incapacitate her now. You want to shoot her with the toxin? Get her. The toxin hits Suspiria's shoulder, and the little girl lets out a distorted scream. She staggers, her form flickering wildly as the toxic disrupts her cellular stability. She falls to her knees, temporarily incapacitated. Captain, she's vulnerable. We're ready to engage a force field and trap her. We can put her in overlapping containment grid around Suspiria, or we use a... Yeah, that's really the option. The team locks down 3 overlapping layers of force fields. Suspiria slams against the first, and then the second, but the third holds her steady. She's trapped in a tactical cage, glaring at the team with cold fury. Alright. So he just did our lawn, so we should pay him. Just a moment. Okay. Man, what am I doing? Okay, so we've trapped Suspiria. 2 successful challenges, 2 critical successes. We have an injury-free bonus. We've survived. So now you kill me, as you did my mate. Man, it's too bad that Kess isn't there. Chakotay has a 100% chance of success here. We can set the record straight. Catherine, basically correct her. As a natural actions were selfless. We can appeal to honor with Chakotay. And say we didn't take a life, we honored a spirit's final wish. Or we could demonstrate your goodwill and deactivate force field to show you aren't the enemy. Okay. We did not take his life. We honored his final breath. We sacrificed our return home to honor his spirit's last wish. There was no blood here, only respect. I see the truth now. Your hands are clean of his blood. Our conflict ends here. Lower the force field and let me leave. I have no business with you. We're so close to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. If she leaves now, we're back to 70 years of travel. Captain, her strength is returning. Her agitation is growing. We are reaching the limits of her restraint. We should not push her patience too far. So, don't test her patience, let her go, even if it means sacrificing the way home again, or test her patience and keep the force field and ask her to send Voyager home. 70% chance of success or 0% chance of success? What do you want? I mean, we can let her go, or we can test her patience. Wait, Suspiria. You owe us more than a cold departure. You have the power to send us home. Use it. Help us return to our quadrant, and this conflict ends for good. I do not owe you, but your truth has earned you this much. Return to the array. I shall await you there. The force field drops. Suspiria's form stretches into a mass of violent, wobbling energy. Long, translucent tentacles lash out as she descends, passing effortlessly through the ceiling. The team is left in uneasy silence. Will Suspiria keep her word? Helm, set a course back to the array. We'll insist on Suspiria's promise. So let's get some fuel, so we don't have the same problem on the way back that we had here. Sick bay is now up, so we can actually work on repairing, healing, what's her name? Balana. Alright. We are taking just slightly too much energy, so we're going to turn off this second science lab. Incidentally, we are not researching anything right now. So what do we want? What do we want to research? Waste disassembler is number 1 right now. Should we get a toilet? Let's get a toilet. Alright. Captain, crew morale is declining. Many are growing restless, concerned that we are losing precious time on our journey home. It is urgent that we resume our journey at your earliest convenience. Prolonging our stay any further may lead to more severe morale issues. Alright. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last without a refuel.
If you don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. Sure, we'll get some deuterium. We're literally going to do that right now. If your toilet is producing deuterium, you should probably eat less hydrogen projects. Look, I keep drinking water, okay? I can't help it. All right, we have a waste disassembler. Okay. Let's see. Well, so we have 50, so we need more science somewhere along the way. The next thing, obviously we're going to be building the toilet, but next thing we want is sensor array, I think. Okay. So when we get 100, we'll get the sensor array. But right now, let's get some fuel. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. Oh, sorry. Let's actually read the flavor text. Commander, it's our captain. We've encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. Quickly beam aboard any valuable salvage, or have a shuttle perform close-range scans before salvage operations. Yeah, let's do the right one. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Oh, that's good. Not a hard pick. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we have 2 turns left. How about we actually turn the warp engine back on? 25 turns sounds much more reasonable. Okay. Let's head back. New trade offer received. What is it? Tritanium for dilithium. Let's do it. Captain, we have a problem. Some kind of extraterrestrial organism has gotten into our cargo bays. They're multiplying fast and devouring our duranium reserves. We're looking at a severe duranium shortage if we do not act quickly. Our attempts to stop them have not worked. They adapt too fast. We need a new approach, Captain. We can research and develop a biomolecular disruptor to halt the cellular replication. It is Duratribbles, exactly. We can destroy all duranium. We have to get rid of this problem immediately. Or we can do nothing. The organism will die eventually. It's option 1, right? Oh, and we got ambushed while he was asking that question, and we got ambushed in the middle of him asking. Thanks, Tuvok. You distracted us. All right. All right. So we have instant shield recharge, or we have weapon overcharge. So we got to pick which Balana we want. So weapon overcharge increases weapons damage until the end of combat. It's stackable, so each time we hit the button, it gets stronger. Or we can have instant shield recharge. I want to see this weapon overcharge. I want to see this in action.
What are your orders, Captain?
And honestly, these guys are really pathetic. Why are they picking a fight with us? I don't know.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
It'll get a chance for us to watch the weapon overcharge. Because pew pew. I am so not Starfleet. I really shouldn't be the person doing this.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Oh, he surrendered while the torpedo was on the way over. Well, sorry, guys.
To attack the aft, Captain.
You took too long to surrender.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yes. 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 They surrendered and we blew them up. In my defense, they surrendered after the torpedo was away. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so we got food science points and morale. The people are happy. I don't know why. The Geneva Conventions don't apply in space. Come on. All right, so anyway, I'm the worst captain ever. Okay, we got a trade offer received. Also, we got trade complete. Okay, we've entered an asteroid field. Let's collect our booty. Just casual war criming. It's Janeway, all right. I know, right? That sounds more like Archer, if I'm being honest.
Okay, there will. Yeah, that's a no. We don't have the food to trade. All right. You know what? We're not doing so great. We do have free people to work on the hall. That's a good call. Okay. You know what? Things aren't looking so hot. Let's demand to be sent home. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Ensign, hail the array.
Oh, Captain, I'm so glad you're all right. I've been so worried. As soon as we reached the array, Tanis dropped the facade. I wanted to warn you, but he'd already gone to assist Suspiria. I'm so sorry I ever let him influence me. If it weren't for the other Okampa sharing their senses with me, I wouldn't have known that you were safe. I felt the peace between you and Suspiria from across the system.
More than just peace, Cass. She promised to send us home. Will you come with us?
I'm so happy you're finally going home, but I can't go with you. The other Okampa have welcomed me with such warmth. They aren't cold or manipulative like Tanis. This array is breathtaking, a massive garden teeming with life. I've truly loved being part of your crew, but here, I feel like I finally belong.
If that's what you want, we won't hold you back. We will miss you more than I can say. Goodbye, Cass. Where you go, Cass, I go. Captain, it's been an honor, but my journey with Voyager ends here, with the woman I left. I expected nothing else, Mr. Neelix.
Goodbye, Captain. I will always keep you in my heart.
Captain, you are punctual. My array is ready to initiate the transfer. Are you ready to leave this quadrant? More than you can imagine. Begin the transfer. Oh, Seska's going to have a meltdown of the century. Perfect. Very well. Farewell, Voyager. Goodbye. Thank you for banning them. Goodbye. Thank you for banning them too. Y'all, we made it to Earth. Only one request, Admiral. Don't ask anything about war crimes. I won the game. We never met 7 of 9. Feels like there should be some credits playing. Cheers erupt on the bridge. Starfleet and former Maquis embrace each other in celebration. Bitter enemies just a year ago, now a crew forged by the fire of the Delta Quadrant. Even Captain Janeway can't stop a single tear from escaping. She did it. She brought them home. There's the credits that should have been playing on the previous screen. Why wasn't this playing on the previous screen? I don't get it. Whatever. I know. So that's Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. So the better decisions you make, the shorter the game is. Yes. You can actually end the game in the first quadrant, in the first system. So part of this is stretching it out as long as possible, like playing it like Janeway would. Intentionally making bad decisions. And now what are you going to do? Oh, perfect timing. All right, well, when you come back, we can decide, if you want to do more of this or if we want to watch the actual show Voyager or what we want to do. All right. Well, Later, Noel. And per my policy, I want to make sure I watch the entire credits of any game I'm playing, because everyone who worked in this game deserves all of the credit in the world for all the work that they've done. I'm gonna get some water, because I'm actually running really low on water right now. Since we got credits going. Ginger snap? Do you like the bag? He's like, it's my bag, baby, yeah. All right. Well, that was very successful. All right. Well, I will see you guys. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.